Listen, I know it's been a minute since I've last popped up on here. Let me tell you, it's been a lot. In the meantime, I wanted to go ahead and thank you guys, bearing with me. I mean, not that, it really matters. I know that it has been quite some time since I've last uploaded. Like, a lot has happened. I mean, in the meantime, I recently just got married. Now that the craziness has calmed down for the most part, I wanted to go ahead and welcome all of my newest recent subscribers. Periodically I've been checking in, and now we're already almost at 100, which is insane to me. Also, thank you for giving all of my other previous videos, much love. Honestly, I really didn't think the Acetol video would be that much of a hit, at least in somebody even interested in caring about my opinion on something. I wanted to go ahead and welcome all my newest subscribers. Hi, my name is Stephanie. I love all things makeup, hence why I'm looking a little crazy right now, because I just recently got a really cool thing and I wanted to tell you guys all about it. Recently, I got, you guessed it, I recently bought pretty much the entire Shane Dawson Jeffree Star collection. I am totally living for this black pig mirror. I wanted this one. Honestly, I loved it, but way better than the pink one. So I figured I'd go ahead and chit chat with you and just kind of go over with you on the palette as far as like what I like about it, things I don't like about it. Just have some fun with makeup. I figured this would be a cool thing to review. Not gonna lie, as soon as I got it, I tore apart the packaging. I was just way too excited. So let's go ahead and get into this, and then I will explain as to where I have been. As of lately, I have been loving, at least here in Arizona, it's finally hit quote unquote winter, I guess, or fall essentially. Basically, we're under 75 degrees at this point. So here in Arizona, obviously, it doesn't exactly get insanely cold. And right now it's about 70 degrees outside. I know, and I'm wearing a sweater. I'm a crazy person, I guess, to most people. However, I'm a desert person, so anything below 75 degrees, I'm cold. But I figured I went ahead and put on my favorite fuzzy sweater. I got this one from Target. This is like last year, so I don't even know if they even have them anymore. And when it comes to prepping my skin, especially for in the winter, now I am combo skin, so I get dry like in this area of my face, and then obviously I'm oily. I'm an oil slick in my T-zone, so here I get shiny as hell. But in the winter time, it's not as bad. I mean, my skin dries the out. So my favorite thing to use during the winter is actually the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. As you can see here, I have used her quite a bit. This is actually one of my favorite moisturizers. I use it all the time during the winter. It just helps with those dry patches to help my makeup go on a lot smoother. I will go over it with the Kaja Beauty. It's the Blur Drop Weightless Water Primer Base. This one here, I will use this. It smells so good. It legit smells like almost like luxury skincare. I actually found this at TJ Maxx. To be honest, like, I buy a lot of like my oils, my serums, any kind of sprays and stuff like that. I find them at TJ Maxx because I don't ever pay full price for anything. Before I get started on my review for the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson collection, I kind of wanted to give like a little bit of a life update. So what's been going on? I mean, obviously, like I mentioned before, I recently got married. It was a beautiful wedding. It was so much fun. it was one of those things to where leading up to the wedding, it was just too much for me to do. I was working all the time and putting in extra hours at work and doing all kinds of stuff just to try and help pay for the wedding and stuff like that, at least for the last few minute decorations. And then there was just a whole lot going on. Now that things have calmed down a little bit, I figured I'd come back on YouTube. And also in between then, I have been working a lot more because your girl can't make this a full-time job yet. As much as I would love to, I can't. Not yet. I really appreciate anyone new who has subscribed to my channel. I mean, I really didn't think that, you know, people would be interested in seeing my face. But honestly, it's made me so incredibly happy. And I mean, we're already almost to 100 subscribers, which is insane to me. I know it's nothing compared to most, but honestly, it means the entire world to me. And knowing that, you know, people are interested in watching my channel and interested in somewhat interested in my content. I was honestly thinking about doing a Q&A just so that, you know, you guys can get to know me more. I can go ahead and get to know you guys more, what you would like to see, you know, things you want to know about me and my life. I mean, I want to be able to share more, but I kind of don't know where to start, so help me out on this. Feel free to submit your questions down below. I mean, I'll go ahead and, you know, choose a few out of there, and I can film a Q&A if you want to know more about my life, my journey with PCOS. It's just kind of been it. I mean, finally out of this craziness, just dealing with just everyday life, working and coming home, trying to go to the gym, trying to drink enough water, trying to socialize, trying to call people back I haven't talked to in like 3-4 weeks. We're kind of just now preparing for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and you know, I want to be able to vlog more. However, it's just like I don't know how well, you know, a lot of people in my family and now my new family, you know, my in-laws and all of that stuff, I don't know exactly how well they'd be comfortable with filming and stuff like that. You know, I want to be able to share more of my life. However, I know that a lot of my friends and family, you know, they're not exactly comfortable, you know, just being out there on the internet. So as much as I would love to vlog more, it's just that I want to make sure that everybody else is cool with it too. Also, let me know if you want to see like more vlogs, if you want to see like any kind of like morning routine or my makeup routine. I mean, I like I said, I love makeup. However, like I'm also working on trying to get like better equipment, better camera, so that I can show you more of close-ups of like how I do my eye looks, and you know, get better angles and all kinds of stuff. So it's just been one of those things that like I want to do it all, but I can't. Not yet. I don't exactly have an upload schedule set, at least not yet. Kind of working that out to see, because literally my work schedule changes from week to week. So I'm gonna try and get in as much as I can. Or literally it's either here or there. Like sometimes I get a day off, let's just say that. And if you guys have made it this far, at least without clicking out of it, make sure to hit subscribe, make sure to hit the notification bell. That way you're notified every single time that I upload. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the video. So as you have seen, the infamous pig mirror, yep, it's exactly as big as most people say it is, but anyway, but it is stunning. The packaging that it came in is awesome. So professional. Let me tell you about my experience when ordering this entire collection. I think I may have had at least a minimum of 3 mental breakdowns during the whole experience. I literally was on the website at least at 9:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. So, well, considering that Arizona doesn't need to change their time zone, can't relate. And I was constantly refreshing and refreshing and refreshing. Not that it would change anything, but I'm just a psychopath that way. 15 or 16 of the items were only up. Like, the option to even buy the bundle was not even available. I bought the bundle, don't judge me. And then I had to order this separately. I was like freaking out trying to scroll, and then all of a sudden this site crashed. Within like 4 minutes of being on the website, I flipped my shit. It just clicked on me. Wait, Morphe's selling it, Beauty Bay's selling it, and Beautylish. So I go onto their website. Sure enough, I get onto the Morphe website. I go ahead and click every single thing that I wanted from the collection, which was literally pretty much everything. I didn't get the pig purses or anything like that just because I didn't really feel like I wanted them. I mainly just wanted the makeup and at least the mirror. As soon as I got everything in my cart, Morphe site crashed. I go on to Beauty Bay. Their website says, we'll be back soon because the website crashed. So then I literally had 4 tabs open on my laptop, grabbing all of the items that I wanted from the collection. And then finally the Jeffree Star website was back on. I was freaking out. I was like, shit, this collection, like I really wanted it. I'm ready. I had my debit card in hand. I kept hitting refresh on the Jeffree Star website, hitting refresh and refresh and refresh and refresh. And finally, the bundle came back up. I clicked it, back in my cart, and then I immediately hit the checkout button. And then I got through. Long story short, I was sitting on my laptop for 4.5 hours. And the only frustrating thing that happened was on the Morphe website. As soon as it was my turn to check out, all of the shit was sold out. I'm lucky enough to I was able to go back onto the Jeffree Star website and order all of my stuff. That was an experience, I'll tell you that. I'm really glad that it's actually going to be a part of the permanent collection. I've been a fan of, you know, Shane Dawson since I was 12 years old, back when he was doing his Sinead characters and, you know, all of that stuff, and when Super Love came out, and then I've been a fan of Jeffree Star since his MySpace days. Like, you know, that's actually how I found out Jeffree Star and his music. I liked him when he was doing his music, and I remember begging my parents to drive me to California to go see him on Warped Tour and all of that stuff. So this collection honestly truly does mean like the world to me to be able to have it. You know, like there's only going to be one of its kind, and I'm so glad it's going to be permanent. So when I hit pan on my other palette, I will be able to continue to purchase it. So this is essentially the packaging that it comes in. I don't have the palette in here. I have the palette sitting right next to me. This shit's big. Like, it's bigger than most palettes, so it kind of just slides out here. I'm actually going to be keeping this as a keepsake, just because it looks cool and it'll be very aesthetically pleasing in my beauty room. Like, how do we like the new backdrop? I'm actually filming in my bedroom right now. So when it came down to the bundle, I got both the mini controversy palette and Dawson conspiracy palette. Now this guy, like I said, I was a little bit taken back on exactly how big it was. So that's what she said.
You know what? Even if it didn't, at least we put this matter to bed. That's what she said. Or he said.
I'm just gonna fire. So I love the little clasps. I haven't exactly really dug too much into it. Reason being is because I really wanted to kind of save it for this video. This is the palette. As you can see, like, this is like the size of my head, and I have a big face and a big head. You know, to be honest, I was not expecting this type of color story from them. I can, you know, watching the series and everything like that, like, I get it that he wanted to make it so that everybody can use it and not just fill it with a bunch of like bright colors that wouldn't exactly be wearable for the day-to-day person. So I could totally, completely understand that. I didn't get a chance to really play too much with the mini controversy palette. I love the packaging. Like, I don't know if you can like see it. Like, don't judge my nails, please. Like, I need to desperately get them done. Anyways, but I don't know if you can like hear that. Like, it legit almost kind of feels like that TV static. And this is everything. So as you can see, the little rainbow, and then honestly, like, the words are very raised. Like, the words are like the word controversy is like that raised print. So I was like, this is really neat. You can see the mini controversy palette, and I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this like a million times over. I don't know, but just throughout watching the entire series, it's one thing to like look at it online and on YouTube and on camera, but it's another thing to like see like the process that they went through in making it, to like see the end result as when it gets to the consumer. I got all of the lipsticks and everything. The first ever lipsticks that I've ever bought from Jeffree Star was like 3 years ago. So like back when his company was just about a year in, and I remember my first 2 shades I ever bought from Jeffree Star, and it was Unicorn Blood and Rose Madder, and I still have those lipsticks. I still use them. Actually, I'm almost out of Unicorn Blood. I might need to repurchase it. I will continue to buy his shit because it's good. And I bought the shade Oh My God, and then obviously the infamous The Gloss. To be honest, I didn't catch this right away up until I read the lip balm. For lips, more damage than our childhoods. I was thinking, I was like, well, it's a lip balm. Like, what can possibly go into a lip balm? But this is actually really good. So today's foundation is going to be the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and then I mixed in a little bit of the Pro Glow. I'll pack this on in my T-zone, and then I'll place this everywhere else around my face. I know it's a bit much, it's a bit high maintenance, but I am a little bit high maintenance. Then I go in with my favorite ColourPop concealer, and I am in shade Medium Dark 32. My Benefits brows, because I am a Benefit whore. I use their brow gel, and then I use the Precisely My Brow in shade 4.5. So let me go ahead and prime my lids and move on to the palette. I don't know if it bothers you too when you see some people like with their hair down in like YouTube videos, and like you kind of see like their hair is kind of like falling into like, and you see like the hair kind of falling into like where they're doing their eyeshadow. Does it give anyone else anxiety? Because I feel like I get like major anxiety when I see that. I kind of like want to reach through the TV and just like move their hair. Like, does it bother you? Like, cause it personally like just irks the living shit out of me. Set the powder, the Painterly paint pot. I always set it with powder. Reason being is because I've tried the whole just like slapping down the eyeshadow primer and putting on the eyeshadow. Huge mistake. I went in with my favorite all-time contour and highlight palette is the Tarte Park Ave Princess. And then as you can tell, I've hit pan on a couple of shades. So I'll use either one of these two to like set down my eyeshadow primer. And then I've hit pan recently on this one. As of yesterday, actually, I hit pan. And then these two cracks and everything just came from when I dropped it. So I've had this one for a long time, but I love this contour palette. It's one of my favorites. The fun part. So we're going to be dipping into the actual main palette. So I'm not exactly sure what I want to do today. I do have an event that I have to go to for my husband's work later today, so I probably will not do anything. I'm like literally debating on whether to like, oh, I just want to go neutral and versus fuck it. I don't know, there's so many colors. So what I'm going to do is then I'm just going to go in with at least a nice transition shade and then kind of see where to go from there. I'm actually going to go into the shade Tannicon. Use my Morphe M504 brush. As you can see, it's a nice fluffy tapered brush. Now, one thing for sure is that, I don't know if you can see that, there is quite a bit of fallout, but like I said, I do not care about fallout. I personally do not give two shits about fallout. It's eyeshadow, it's a powder. You're gonna have some at some point. I mean, you just tap the brush and move on. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Pigment. So I'm going with my Morphe M441. know what? We're just gonna go there. And we're gonna take it there today. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place Just a Theory on the lid. Just a fair warning from what I'm getting here is that the shade Just a Theory is a very, very, very soft shadow. As you can see, like as soon as like dipping into it, like I already started fucking up the print. So just be wary of that. Go into shade Trisha. However, I'm not going to use it quite from what I've seen most people using it as, which is like a center shade. I am going to use it to deepen outer corner increase. I'm going to go in with the shade Not a Fact, just because I love those plum deep purples. Okay, so I went ahead and went off camera and did my eyeliner. Favorite eyeliner is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. Mascara, I went ahead and used the L'Oreal Luminous Lash Paradise. I'm not gonna wear falsies today because I'm down to 2 pairs and I wanted to save them, because now all of a sudden lashes are getting expensive. She's trying to conserve on lashes. So if there's any lash PR people, help your girl out. So next I'm gonna go ahead and go in with some blush. So I'm gonna go in with the MAC Patrick Star. This was like part of like his spring collection. So as you can see that these are like duotones. So this is in the shade Take Me Home. Here we go, guys. Jesus. Okay. I absolutely love this color. Oh my gosh. I am like totally loving it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna try Ryland on top of that. Or Ryland in the middle. Ryland is like that really pretty metallic pink. Wow. So that totally made it a complete turn. Ooh, okay. Wow. I am totally loving this, you guys. Alright guys, so that essentially completes today's video. I really hoping you guys are loving today's look. Honestly, I am kind of living for it. So that completes today's video. I really wanted to go ahead and again and thank you guys so much for all of my new subscribers. We're already almost to 100 subscribers, so my goal is to at least hit 1,000, hopefully by the end of this year or going into the next year. So make sure to share, like, subscribe, you know, hit that notification bell just to ensure, you know, that you guys are getting notified with all of my videos. Make sure to follow me like on Instagram. A lot of the times I update on there. If you find me here on YouTube and you decide to follow my Instagram, please comment, send me a DM, and let me know that you found me here on YouTube. Honestly, that will mean the world to me. I'll go ahead and see about uploading new makeup looks. And until next time, thank you guys for watching. Bye!
Oh my baby, got me staring at you. So I'm crazy.